across this mountain of pure diamond. Every 100 years, a little bird comes, sharpens its beak on the diamond mountain. When the entire mountain is chiseled away, the first second of eternity will have passed. You must think that's a hell of a long time. Personally, I think that's a hell of a bird.
Doctor Who's a show with a consistent, nay, relentless message of perseverance and optimism.
Don't give up. Not ever. Be safe if you can be, but always be amazing.
This is what the Doctor does.
Every time, every day, every second. This.
On the rare occasion that he gives up.
You die today.
It's never forever.
I'm gonna win! Brilliant! I've been thinking about it for centuries!
Because the universe is dark and menacing.
Is it always this dangerous?
Yeah.
Bad things will always happen. But your emotions are a tool and a weapon.
Have you known grief and rage and pain?
Yes. Yes, I have.
And they hurt?
Oh, yes. Letting it get to you. You know what that's called? Being alive. Best thing there is.
What's wrong with scared? Scared is a superpower. It's your superpower.
And it's worth using.
I'm sorry you're dead, Bob, but I swear to whatever is left of you, they will be sorry.
To keep going.
That you don't just give up. You don't just let things happen. You make a stand. You say no.
This is a show that says good things won't happen unless you make them happen.
You never interfere in the affairs of other peoples or planets, unless there's children crying.
Yes.
But anything is possible. Try for the impossible.
Ross! Come with me!
Just save someone.
While avoiding violence at all costs.
I never would. I never would.
Look at me! No plan, no backup, no weapons worth a damn.
And then we discovered why. Why this doctor, who had fought with gods and demons, why he'd run away from us and hidden. He was being kind.
How much blood will spill until everybody does what they were always going to have to do from the very beginning? Sit down and talk!
Because everything's important.
Important? What's that mean, important? Do you know, in 900 years of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important before.
There's no such thing as an ordinary human.
Let's hope that from now on this country can find its heroes in smaller places.
Push the limits of what can be done.
Oi, I didn't say you could go! Back here, now.
The doctor is in. Why would I give him my screwdriver? Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Basically, try. And keep trying.
Not beaten yet. Not beaten, not beaten!
And you keep going like this for as long as it takes.
12 years.
36 years.
2,000 years.
7,000 years. 2 billion years. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut it up.
Quite right, Peter. It's time for the second theme. You also need optimism.
I am and always will be the optimist. The hoper of far-flung hopes and dreamer of improbable dreams. My experience is that there is, surprisingly always hope.
Search for magnificence.
Anywhere you want, anytime you want. One condition, it has to be amazing.
See the extraordinary in the ordinary.
Chops and gravy, lovely.
And be inspired.
And you came.
You see them out here surviving. And that's fantastic.
Indomitable, that's the word. Indomitable!
And be charitable. And look for the best in people. Because everything in the universe is temporary. And that's why it's so special.
Times change, and so must I.
Some people live more in 20 years than others do in 80. It's not the time that matters, it's the person.
You can always try, but that doesn't always mean you should always expect to always succeed. You know what I'm saying?
It got away from me, yeah.
In the waters of Mars, it's no coincidence that when the Doctor becomes too proud, too confident in his own ability to do anything,
The laws of time are mine, and they will obey me!
and he becomes the Time Lord victorious,
3 knocks is all you're getting!
the Master shows up. Because the Master is a Time Lord victorious. He's proud and overconfident and works alone.
See, this is what happens when you travel alone for too long.
Find someone.
I don't need anyone.
Yes, you do.
I choose my friends with great care. Otherwise, I'm stuck with my own company, and you know how that works out.
You can't overcome every obstacle. You will lose, people will die, you will get beaten down, but frankly, that's why it means anything. And that's why it's hard, and exciting, and worth it.
For how should man die better than facing fearful odds for the ashes of his father and the temples of his gods?
So don't be like the monsters. Don't be cold.
You will become like us.
Don't hate.
The destruction of reality itself!
Don't be proud.
Come and meet your master.
And
Don't blink.
because there's too much to see.
They tell you it's all grow up, get a job, get married, get a house, have a kid, and that's it. The truth is, the world is so much stranger than that. It's so much darker, and so much madder, and so much better.
And this is how the Doctor lives.
Every time, every day, every second.
Try, and keep trying, and enjoy it. Doctor Who is the most inspirational, underdog, optimistic, can-do, don't stop fighting, every life matters themed show ever. It's a case for the indomitable spirit in the face of a harsh, dangerous universe.
You told me the name you chose was a promise. What was the promise?
Never cruel or cowardly. Never give up. Never give in.
Don't give up, don't stop trying, and always, always hope.